Bree Simulated here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new here. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Today we are going ahead and playing the Not So Berry Challenge Pink Generation Part 3. I think this image here just about sums up how the challenge is going thus far. Oh my goodness, this generation is a mess. Okay, so downstairs we've just filled up the pet bowl. Oh my god, we haven't even dealt with Olivia's remains yet. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, if you didn't see last part, you definitely have to because too much happened, and I am filming this... Why is this not going anywhere? I'm filming this directly after my last part, just because I didn't expect this to happen, so I'd scheduled me to film this now, but something happened. So just to summarize in case you've forgotten, we went ahead and went out to a bar, us and our brother Prince. We went to a bar just to hang out and... Oh, I can't copy that. Oh, okay. We went to a bar and we just were hanging out. He was hitting on girls and, you know, just chatting it up with them, and they weren't really having it once he got a little bit too juiced. Yeah, basically he got too juiced. He was acting not very nice, so nobody really wanted to, you know, be a part of that, right? Am I right? So let's just grow some catnip and some flowers, I guess. Basically, he got some juice. He made some friends and acquaintances and whatnot, but then they weren't really feeling his flirtatious vibes once he started to get a little bit naughty. So we went ahead with Phoenix and tried to have her make some friends and, you know, chat it up and whatnot. But nobody was really having a bar of her either, if we're being honest. So we just went ahead and left. We come home and literally we walk in the door. Olivia was waiting up for us because she is just an amazing mom, and she was waiting for the kids to come home. They came home at 3 in the morning from memory, and basically yeah, she rocks up and we rock up, sorry, and she just dies. I've never looked at the thing from this angle before. It looks great. So we're just going ahead and doing some gardening. But yeah, basically Olivia passed away from old age. It wasn't anything crazy or anything like that. But yeah, dude, you can get up. I'm pretty sure you're rested. She basically died, and we were like, oh my goodness, we're mourning her, and then we're like, holy guacamole, the twins are gonna have to take care of the younger twins all on their own now, which was crazy. So we're talking about how that was gonna work. We the twins, it was gonna be their birthday tomorrow, and they were hungry, really hungry. So I'm like, okay, let's go get some food. They literally pull the serving of food off and go to start eating it, and then it's oh, she has to go to work. And then it's oh, child services is taking them away because they're being neglected. And so I'm not sure. I think it was because they were too hungry, but in my defense, they were at home with Olivia. And I guess we could argue that maybe Olivia was about to die, so maybe she was in pain, or maybe she couldn't get up the stairs to get to them or something. I don't know. And they got hungry, and by the time the eldest set of twins came home, they were too far gone. I don't know, we can make up whatever story we want, but I think what I'm going to do is, I'll wait for your opinions, but what my plan is, if I don't get any comments about this topic, is to go ahead and... They don't need watering? Okay. Is to go ahead and just... I went back, when I started this new generation, I started a new save file because I've been playing in the same one since Mint up until Orange, and then in Orange we had that issue with our household inventory. Oh, she's crying. With our household inventory... Oh, here's our other stuff. Here's those chairs. Okay, we can sell these chairs now. Where these little festival things, there was a festival and I went into build by as it was ending, and it plopped these into our household inventory. And when I deleted them, tried to get rid of them, it just messed up our whole game. It froze, and we've got some starter vegetables. It froze and just would not work anymore, and it was just a whole mess. So I it quit out of the game. I went back in and I started a new save file, and lucky I did because the old one got corrupted. And I think that is why... What is this? I think that is why some of the people have been culled from our family tree because of that glitch, but I'm not sure. So ever since then, whenever I start a new generation, I'm gonna go ahead and start it with a new save file. So what I did was I filmed the first 2 parts, and then I went ahead and was oh, I better go ahead and make a new save. made a new save, and then that's when I filmed part 2. I think, yeah, I saved after part 1, I filmed part 2 in the new save, and then at the end of part 2 is when everything went to poop, right? So when that happened, it was just like, oh my god. I went and back to the other save because I think these are for her. So let's put them in her little house. I went back to her, like the orange generation save, or the save I'd created upon the glitch last time. And it basically was the way that this family was at the start of part 1. So we still had Olivia, we still had both of these twins, the other twins, and the cat, right? So it was like that. So I have an alive copy of Olivia, and I have a version of the game where the twins still exist. So what I did was I uploaded that copy to my library, not to the gallery, but just to my library, and I went ahead and saved them so that then whenever I want to go back and fix this mess, I can. So if you guys want, what we can do is go ahead and like go back, I uploaded them to the gallery. So what we could do, or to the library, what I could do is go ahead and put them in this world and just like merge them with this household. That's what we could do. So let me know if you would be interested in that. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do yet or not. But yeah, let me know. What I could do is just get the twins in, create a sim, and add them into this household. And then it would be like all good. They would just be back in here. But I think we technically wouldn't be related to them. I think that they're still in our family tree, right? Oh no, yeah, they're still in our family tree. So if we plopped them in our game, we would have kids who look like these kids and who have the same name and the same genetics and everything, but they wouldn't technically be this copy. Do you know what I mean? So when we plop them in here, if we click on their family tree will probably say that they don't have anyone, I think. I'm not sure. But we can go ahead and do that. And what I was thinking was we might add them back in. I'm just going to get him to plant these for her. We might add them back in once and like add them in as children, not as toddlers, because I was thinking maybe we could pretend that like Child Protective Services took the kids away because the elder figure died, and maybe like these guys are probably still only like, they only just aged up from teens to adults, so maybe they're still like 20, like not 21 yet, and maybe there's like a rule against it or something, I don't know, or maybe maybe Olivia hadn't written out a will or anything about whose possession the toddlers would go into. So maybe there's just a bit of a legal battle going on right now about who should take possession of the twins, and maybe these guys have to prove that they are capable of taking care of the twins themselves and that they are deserving of having them back. So maybe Child Protective Services is just taking them until they age up into children, and then they're like, okay, you guys are capable enough to take care of children sims, like, and capable enough to take care of like children as opposed to taking care of toddlers. Like maybe they feel like once they're old enough, they're deserving to have them back, and once they've proved themselves or whatever. But let me know what you think. I'm not sure. So I've never had a child taken away before in The Sims 4. I definitely have in Sims 2 and maybe Sims 3, but definitely Sims 2 because I was quite young when I played that, so I didn't know how to take care of my Sims. But basically we've got a moodlet here that says, child whisked away from removed child. Child Services took a child away due to an awful case of neglect. Prince is devastated. So maybe it was an unjust case of neglect, like maybe they were saying like, oh, they're hungry, she just died, it's too much, that like their parents died recently as well, they need to be taken into a stable home, and like now they're just going to be there until we can go ahead and prove that we are capable and prove like once they're children, because then we can take better care of them. I don't know, let me know what you think. I'll go ahead and implement that in part 4, but for part 3 we just don't have them in our household. I love the new house, by the way. I hope you guys like it too. I love the outside area. I love her area. We definitely have some money now, but I'm not going to be spending it because our bills are quite expensive. Do we have bills right now? We don't, but when we do, they're like, I think they're like 7,000. Oi. Lecture about eating human food. Okay, we're going to have to browse parenting and whatnot later. We need to definitely train our cat as well. Maybe that's another thing. We need to train our cat before we can raise a full-blown child. Ooh, dirty money. Going over some routine reports, she noticed some lines that don't seem to match up. Upon further investigation, she discovers that a lot of money is being funneled into a secretive executive account. Phoenix doesn't have much standing at the company yet, but it seems like this sort of thing could get her It seems like the thing she should take to authorities. Okay, right? So if we turn it over, we will gain fame and reputation, but we will lose our job. And if we lose the papers, her life will continue unchanged. Now, she is definitely a good sim. She is a moral sim, and she would want to turn this over to the authorities. She would want to do the right thing, but this challenge says that we can't lose our job. And right now, she needs to prove to social services that she is capable of maintaining her job so that she's capable of getting in enough income to raise these twins, right? So she is going to go ahead and, in this situation, do what most people would consider the wrong thing in regards to like these people that are doing bad stuff with the money, but she's going to do what is right for the twins, and she is going to go ahead and lose the papers. So we didn't get any kind of notification from that, I guess, because her life just continued unchanged, which is what we want. Okay, let's get her to work. Oh, she already is working hard. Okay, you guys, Phoenix has arrived home. She's still feeling very sad, so let's go ahead and get her, whoopsie doopsie, let's go ahead and get her to head on over to her little area. She's definitely feeling like she just wants to spend time in her little nook. What? We got a text from this guy from the bar. What kind of person neglects their child? I'll show restraint and simply say, you should consider moving out of this neighborhood. Wait. He just threatened us. He said that we should move because we neglected our child. Oh my god, obviously there's some kind of rumor going around that this happened, like, and it's like our fault or something. Obviously it wasn't. I guess maybe we should have been more responsible and not gone out to the bar. We did know that our mum was going to like pass away soon. Maybe we should have stayed home and supported her more. This would definitely be a big legal battle in real life. Like if some kids got taken away because, like, say the grandma couldn't take care of them because she was like dying, like in really bad shape, and like the other adults in the household were out partying instead of being home and taking care of their mother and consequently the kids. I feel like they would definitely get taken away in real life in some circumstances. But oh my goodness. She is just going to go ahead and write, this is what... Oh, honey, it's okay, you see. Sweetie, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. We're going to name the sad book, Please Forgive Me. We're going to ask the toddlers for forgiveness. We're not asking the social services. We're not asking anyone. We're just simply asking the toddlers and for Olivia to forgive us. Okay, he's almost at parenting level 2. I think that'll definitely help us get the kids back if we can show that we have been researching parenting methods. She's just going to sit out here in her little room. This definitely looks like a great place to study, but I think we definitely need to get some curtains in here soon, but we simply can't afford it. Oh, she like can't bring herself to write this book. You can tell that it pains her to like type these words out onto the laptop. Oh no, sweetie, it's gonna be okay. Little do they know that Olivia left $90,000. Oh shit, writing level 5. Olivia left $90,000 downstairs in the basement here. There's $90,000. But I think this is actually registered to Olivia's face. I mean, we can pretend. Like, I'm pretty sure you can just unlock and open it as long as you're in the household. But maybe we could pretend that it's all in Olivia's name, so that's why we can't get in there or something. But yeah, we got all this down here. That's all operating. And this definitely isn't going to help our bills, right? That's going to make our bills more expensive having that down there. But the twins don't really know about it. They know that there is the room down to the basement, and they know that there's secret doors, and that their mum told them to not let anyone go down there. But I don't think she told them exactly what's down there. She just told them they had to be on the down low, get rid of like the spaceships and the alien plants and stuff to lie low from the symbiote. That's the thing, like the symbiote, the FBI, the like law enforcement were already onto this family. So I guess when this thing happened with the toddlers, they just didn't take any chances. They just took the kids away without thinking about the circumstances. Oh, honey. And maybe now that they have the chance to think about it more logically, they decide that they can go back once the toddlers are kids. Oh, okay. So he goes to go ahead and research some more parenting methods, but he is too frustrated with internet parents to do this. Down here we have an angry moodlet. Parenting challenge from browsing the parenting forums. How dare the internet disagree with my parenting methods? What do these so-called parents know anyway? Which is very true. We're not even a parent. We are just simply someone who is taking care of kids. But we were like researching about it, so like, oh my god, I can't believe they would ever think that. Parenting 2, he can now influence kids to do homework, can firmly tell kids not to do bad behaviors, and select more options when responding to a teaching moment. I feel like all this would definitely help us get the toddlers back, you know, being able to help them out with their homework. That means that maybe they'll trust us more once the kids are kids, not toddlers, because we know how to help them out with their homework. We know how to tell them not to do the bad things that they might be doing at school and, you know, after school. And we can select more moments in teaching moments, like when they go to school and they get the, you know, the options to, I don't know, steal money or whatnot. We can go ahead and choose some better options. Let's go ahead and clean out the food. She almost done because she's like about to pee herself. Oh no, she's peeing herself. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. She's peeing herself. Oh, this is like the lowest point in her life. Oh no, okay. No excuse. Have a Sims bladder fail on a lot with 5 or more toilets. Okay, go ahead and take a bubble bath, girl. You need it, you deserve it. She is gonna get to bed pretty late tonight. But her brother is not. Her brother's going to go ahead and head up to sleep right now because he is a responsible adult now. You know, he knows what he's doing. He knows that he is going to be able to get these kids back. Phoenix just isn't so sure. And it's not that she doesn't believe in her and her brother, just that she is really scared that they won't get them back ever. And like, let's say they were toddlers, almost kids, right? So they probably would have been maybe 3 to 4. Like maybe they were like just about to be 4 years old. Because I would say you're a toddler when you're like 2, 3, maybe like the beginning of just before you're 4. Oh, she's using the litter tray as a ghost cat. That's so cute. But that you would definitely be a kid once you're 5. Like you're a kid, like a child once you start going to school, which is 5 in Australia. So maybe once we get the kids back, they're like 5 or 6. So that's like 2 or 3 years that they've been taken away from us. Like, that's pretty intense. Perry is over here having some cereal. Let's go ahead and ask Perry for advice. What would Perry do? And go ahead and complain about our problems. Perry would be very supportive. Perry is like, sweetie, why are you crying? What is wrong? Oh my goodness, the toddlers got taken away when Olivia passed away? Oh my goodness. Keep on talking. And Perry is just going to go ahead, sit down, eat her cereal, and support us. She is definitely here for us. We're explaining the problem. Perry's like, oh my god, how did this happen? Okay, let's peep this out. Oh, that got a negative reaction. Okay, ask her to play in the fountain with us. Let's just go ahead and have a deep conversation. Maybe just go ahead and tell her a story. Just chat it up with her while we eat we're eating some Franks and beans. Okay, you guys, it is pretty early in the morning, but over here we have our little cat. What is she doing? Is this the catnip? No, she just really likes the cats, the plants. Is she eating it or what? I thought she'd be hanging around the catnip. The catnip's over here. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and take care of our garden. There's actually not that much to do, but she's up pretty early. She woke up randomly at this time. Like, her energy isn't completely full yet, but she woke up at this time and went to go ahead and nap on one of the chairs outside in the rain. So I'm like, okay, honey, you can just wake up if you're going to be like that. But I think what we're going to go ahead and do is I wanted her to go ahead and work on her wellness this morning, but everything to do with wellness is actually outside. So I'm going to go ahead and get her to go ahead and work on her wellness in this room here and go ahead and do some meditation over here because I don't want her to do it like outside in the rain. She goes to work very soon in 2 hours. So we're just going to go ahead and get her to work on this for a while in Maddie's old room. This was Maddie's room when we had all of her science stuff in here. Now there's just a trash can and we just put this in here. So I think it's a cute room to do some meditation in. You know how it is. And yeah, she's just going to enjoy her morning on her own. Her brother is obviously still asleep. He's actually pretty good. Let's get him to wake up. He did go to bed a lot earlier than us. Now, we have the ghosts that do go ahead and break everything. So almost every morning we have to go around, check everything out, repair everything. His handiness is definitely going to get very good. Cool. She starts work in 1 hour. Okay, that looks like it's all the bathroom stuff that's damaged. So she goes to work in 1 hour, which will be snazzy. And does he need to get some food? Yeah. Oh, we got all this food here. Okay, let's go ahead and clean all that up. And go ahead and get some leftovers. Okay. Wow, she reached wellness level 3. She can now give aromatherapy massage and perform the triangle pose in yoga. One day we'll just have to go through and like try all of the poses to see what ones she is like good at and whatnot. But yeah, we're doing pretty Phoenix gained a level of the photography skills after meditating on aperture science. Okay, somehow doing this we gained a photography skill. Okay guys, Phoenix came home from work. Here she is. She is still sad about this whole thing. I thought I saw a lightning strike, but it wasn't. Okay, she's still sad about this whole thing. Let's go ahead and take a bit of a thoughtful shower to maybe try and cheer her up just a smidgen. Then we're going to go ahead and write a non-fiction book. We haven't written a non-fiction book yet, I don't think. So we're just going to wait for her out here. It is TV season premiere night. So I'm going to go ahead and have them watch the TV season premiere before the end of this episode because I think it could be really good. Oh my god, you guys, it's raining outside right now in my real life. It's raining in-game and in real life. That makes me really happy. Okay, let's go ahead and name, what is this, a short story? A non-fiction book. I'm going to call it It's Always Raining in Brindleton Bay. This could also be perceived as like a sad book, like, oh, sweetie, okay, like it's always raining, like I'm always crying. I don't know, like Bruno Mars, It Will Rain. But anyway, you guys, this is where I'm going to go ahead and leave part 3 of the Not So Berry Challenge Pink Generation. In part 4, depending on what you guys say down below right now, I'm going to go ahead and probably get the toddlers back but age them up as children. As I said, they're technically probably not actually are like cousins, but it's okay. We'll just pretend. We'll work it out. I'll find a way around it, okay? But yeah, in the next part, we're going to go ahead and continue working on our wellness. It'll be love day, so we're going to go ahead and have a very unsuccessful love day with Phoenix because she is not a very flirty girl. We'll also go ahead and try and write 3 more good books so that we can finish the milestone of her aspiration. Until next time, I hope you'll have a very snazzy day and I'll see you all soon. Bye guys!